Welcome garden friends.
In today's video, I will be planting my Monstera Deliciosa into this terracotta pot. I've had this Monstera cutting, water propagating for 6 months. It was a cutting that was given to me by my mother from her garden in July, and we are now in December. It has very overgrown root system, and it is very difficult now to wash the roots and remove it from the glass vase. I had originally had it in a smaller mouth vase, but I moved it into this wide mouth vase. But now even in this vase, it's getting harder to take the cutting out because it's just overgrown. I've been procrastinating and letting time pass by, and it's already been too long. So today that is what I'm going to do. And this cutting was originally a 3-leaf cutting, but about 2 months ago it shoot out a 4th leaf, and things were going very good. As you could see, it has a good roots. They look healthy. They're not soggy, they don't smell, and everything was going great. And I even got a 4th leaf, but it's been about 4 to 5 weeks that I had noticed a leaf was turning yellow. It looked sick, and I just thought it was lacking nutrients because it already needs to be planted in soil. It's been too long in water. But after further inspection with a magnifying glass and looking at the leaves closely, I noticed I have a scale infestation. So I've already cleaned all I removed all the scale from the leaves, from 3 of the leaves. I left the scale on the yellow leaf so I could show you. So to remove the scale, what I did was I rinsed the leaves with water, and then I grabbed a couple Q-tips and I dipped them in alcohol, and I removed each scale that I saw on each of the leaves manually, and then after that I rinsed the plant again, and you could also use neem oil and rinse it with neem oil and remove the scale manually as well, and then give a wash of neem oil solution. And what I'm doing now is I loosen up the roots so they won't be root bound. I loosen up the roots, and now I am putting a regular indoor planting potting mix that I'm using, and you just gotta make sure there's no air pockets, that you center the plant. This Monstera, it's usually a very top heavy plant. It could sometimes tip over if you put it in a plastic pot, but with the terracotta pot it should hold still and not tip over. So what I'm doing is I'm just holding the stems tight, making sure I don't break them, and shaking the plant so the soil could settle all the way down and there are no air bubbles being made or air pockets that could affect the root system and dry up the roots. or create mold. And I like to press the soil down, not too tight, not to squeeze the roots. You could also have the soil settle down by hitting the sides of the pot, and that way all the air pockets can get eliminated. I like to fill up my pot very high to the rim, but make sure that you do not put too much soil that you'll be on top of the little elbow of the Monstera branch. You need to be below that little elbow. I like to fill up my pot with enough soil, because once you water it, the soil settles down about like a quarter of an inch or half of an inch almost. And I will definitely keep an eye on the progress of the Monstera, making sure that the scale doesn't return. And this is a branch that was really bad, that has the most of the scale infestation, and I will keep close eye on one of the leaves that is turning yellow too. Hopefully the Monstera can forgive me of my neglect and give me another beautiful leaf, if not many more. And as you could see, I left the stem, and where I could see that another leaf might be forming. And make sure that you do not overwater your plant, and please keep your plants keep a very close eye on your plants. Don't let this happen to you where you neglect them, you haven't paid attention, and you have an infestation. And because of that, I lost a beautiful leaf. So learn from my mistake, and if you see something, just stop and investigate. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments. Thank you.